No one expected this. Spider-Man has lost his superpowers, and reverted back to the weak Peter he once was. All the superheroes gathered together are trapped by an energy dome. The most terrifying part is that this shell keeps shrinking, and these heroes are about to meet their end. Why have all these heroes assembled here? Earlier this morning, Peter was about to attend his graduation ceremony, but this wasn't a high school graduation. He was completing his studies at S.H.I.E.L.D. Academy. The original S.H.I.E.L.D. team had finished their training. The next generation of recruits was already thriving. And finally, there was the Spider team that little Spider himself had assembled. These guys, like Spider's own brothers, were about to receive their S.H.I.E.L.D. diplomas. Aunt May told little Spider to head downstairs for breakfast, so she could secretly prepare a graduation surprise for him. She was obviously thrilled about her nephew completing his studies. As a happy Peter was about to go downstairs for breakfast, he discovered Dr. Octopus already sitting in his house. Peter immediately activated the house's defense systems, but Dr. Octopus mockingly revealed that after learning Peter's true identity, he had already disabled all these defenses. While eating the muffins Aunt May had prepared, Dr. Octopus proposed a deal to Peter. The deal involved Aunt May's life, as long as Peter never put on the Spider-Man mask again. In exchange, he would spare Aunt May's life. Since Dr. Octopus threatened Peter almost daily, Peter didn't take this deal seriously. However, Peter quickly panicked when he realized the house was already filled with surveillance devices. Dr. Octopus left with a "see you later" and got up to leave.
I trust you'll make the right decision, Parker.
As a soon-to-be graduate Spider-Man, little Spider would never back down to anyone again. It was time to turn in a perfect final exam. Then Aunt May was taken to a S.H.I.E.L.D. safe house. Peter promised he would capture Dr. Octopus before the graduation ceremony started. Aunt May expressed her support. Then little Spider began assembling his team to take down Dr. Octopus from multiple angles. He first went with his old teammates to Dr. Octopus's old laboratory to gather intel, but they were ambushed by Scorpion. Little Spider immediately ordered the team to attack simultaneously, but Scorpion used a tail sweep move that knocked them all back. However, little Spider had kept an ace up his sleeve, Nova, who had been hiding. The shipping container Scorpion smashed came crashing down, and this container turned out to be a prison. The imprisoned Crossbones told little Spider that Dr. Octopus was plotting a huge conspiracy. If he let him out, he would help little Spider fight Dr. Octopus together. Just as little Spider was hesitating, Scorpion threw a vial of serum into the cell. Then, amid Crossbones' agonizing screams, he transformed into a cross-lizard Bones. At that moment, Nova launched the first attack, but had his helmet ripped off by the lizard. Meanwhile, White Tiger's attack was easily deflected by Scorpion. Then little Spider began directing the battle.
White Tiger, hard left. Use Lizard's tail for leverage. Power Me, hard right. Go for Scorpion's stingers.
And the team fight instantly began. Under little Spider's command, Power Man successfully grabbed the lizard's tail and pulled out its venomous stinger. White Tiger knocked down the lizard and retrieved Nova's helmet. Then, with little Spider's help, Nova unleashed his ultimate move. After such a long time working together, the team's overall combat power had become incomparable to before.
Seriously, back in the day, you had to relearn the same lesson about leading the team every single week. Now look at you.
Yeah, I gotta admit, you got this leadership thing down.
Amid all the praise, little Spider didn't lose focus. At that moment, he suddenly noticed Dr. Octopus was setting up some kind of intense light technology. But before he could think further, he received a communication from Cloak. Cloak told little Spider that he had discovered Kraven's whereabouts.
Go, Spidey. We'll bring these two in.
Thanks, guys.